Who says you must be a chef to fall in love with cooking shows on TV? Whether you've been cooking for years or you have no idea how to light a pilot, these food and cooking shows will leave you entertained, intrigued, and maybe even hungry for a taste of the meals prepared on TV. But which shows do real chefs watch the most? Find out at the end of this video as we take you through 10 of the best chef shows you'll be dying to devour. First on the list, Chef's Table. If you've never seen a food show before, then here's the perfect one to start with. Chef's Table is an intriguing American documentary series created by David Gelb. In an attempt to dive into the chef's mind and see the art of cooking from the chef's eyes. The series takes you inside both the lives and kitchens of a variety of successful international chefs around the world, with each episode placing the spotlight on a single chef and exploring the unique lives, talents, and passions that influence their cooking style. Italy, Japan, Arizona, you name it. Now, you get to know what the inside life of your favorite chef looks like. So far, Chef's Table has featured top professional chefs in the industry, the likes of Massimo Bottura, Sean Brock, Ruth Reichel, and Magnus Nilsson. Each episode takes you on a virtual journey into the creative world of culinary art. So, if you don't watch the series, you're missing food storytelling at its finest. Next, Mind of a Chef. This series combines cooking, travel, history, humor, art, and science into a smooth, captivating journey where you're locked into your screen for hours, watching the best of food artistry. Each episode focuses on what it truly means to cook jaw-dropping recipes. So it's not just about showing you fancy dishes, it's about getting inside the chef's head, understanding their philosophy and the crazy ideas that push them down the cliff of innovation. Narrated by Anthony Bourdain, the show takes you on an adventure with chefs like David Chang, April Bloomfield, and Sean Brock. One minute, you're in a bustling kitchen learning the art of flambe, the next, you're foraging in the wild for the freshest ingredients. Each episode feels like an intimate conversation with a mastermind at cooking, who's just as obsessed with food as you are. And to tell you to have an interest in this TV series, The Mind of a Chef won a James Beard Foundation Award for Best Television Program in 2013 and 2014. If you want to understand what drives a professional chef, then Mind of a Chef is your go-to show. Third on the list is Anthony Bourdain, No Reservations. Anthony Bourdain, No Reservations remains one of the best American travel and food shows to be aired on TV. To tell you how successful it has been, it was originally aired on the Travel Channel in the United States and Discovery Travel and Living internationally. If you're a fan of other shows, you'll agree that every episode is a bang. So we can say Anthony Bourdain didn't just show us beautiful places and fancy food, rather he gave us what a typical food and travel series should look like, filled with excitement and curiosity. If you've been a fan, then you'll certainly remember this special episode, Anthony Bourdain in Beirut, that aired between seasons 2 and 3. It was nominated for an Emmy Award for Outstanding Informational Programming in 2007. In 2009 and 2011, the series won the Emmy for Outstanding Cinematography for Non-Fiction Programming. Tell me a better definition of success. But if you think you've seen the best, then the next cooking show will certainly knock you off your seat. Top Chef. Let's do a little digging, shall we? Top Chef is an American reality competition television series which premiered on Bravo way back in March 2006. The show features chefs competing against each other in different intriguing culinary challenges. Here, it's all about impressing some of the toughest judges in the industry, like Tom Colicchio and Padma Lakshmi. Shockingly, Top Chef stands out as one of the most decorated cooking series in history. Nominated at the 59th Primetime Emmy Awards in 2007 for Outstanding Cinematography for Reality Programming and Outstanding Reality Competition Program. Winner of the award for Outstanding Picture Editing for Reality Programming at the 60th Primetime Emmy Awards in 2008, and so much more. No wonder most fans find it addictive. Everything about it screams excellence. From the chef's personalities, the tensions of the kitchen, and those jaw-dropping dishes that have you wishing you could reach through the screen for a bite. Every season brings new twists, and just when you think you've seen it all, Top Chef raises the bar even higher. The fifth show on our list is Iron Chef. This is where cooking expertise is displayed in the Japanese style. Iron Chef is a Japanese television cooking show produced by Fuji Television, with a cook-off style unlike anything the industry has ever seen. Chefs go head-to-head with one of the legendary Iron Chefs in a cook-off battle to prepare a recipe with a specific theme ingredient. The clock is ticking, and these chefs have just 1 hour to create a multi-course meal that'll wow the judges. Each episode is filled with jaw-dropping moments as the chefs race against time while showing off their creativity. The Iron Chefs bring their A-game, while the challengers have to match it. Everything about the series screams drama, excitement, and some of the most impressive dishes you'll ever see on TV. After the series ended on September 24, 1999, the new run of the series began on October 26, 2012. Yet again, after airing 13 episodes, it was announced that the new run would be discontinued because they were struggling for the ratings and also had a time slot problem. But we can't deny that Iron Chef gave us an unforgettable experience. Next stop, The Chef Show. Jon Favreau joins Chef Roy Choi. Remember the classic movie Chef on Netflix that featured Jon Favreau and Roy Choi? If you love the movie, then you'll be thrilled to see him team up with Choi, the brain behind the movie. The two celebrities are now co-hosts at an American television cooking show, The Chef Show, and so far they've done a fabulous job in bringing professional cooking artistry to our TV screens. Favreau brings his curiosity and passion for food, while Choi delivers the know-how, showing us everything from grilling the perfect steak to making mouth-watering tacos. The show travels from home kitchens to high-end restaurants, blending casual conversation with serious cooking techniques. You'll see celebrity guests like Gwyneth Paltrow and Seth Rogen popping in to cook and chat. The Chef Show is nothing but fun and good vibes. It's like hanging out with your friends who happen to be incredible chefs. The next TV show is Somebody Feed Phil. This series features a guy named Phil who travels around the world sampling food and tradition with his friends and crew. Hosted by Phil Rosenthal, the creator of Everybody Loves Raymond, the show is simply about a guy who genuinely loves people and food and shares laughs over a meal in amazing places. Each episode follows Phil as he travels the world, from Bangkok to Lisbon, eating his way through local cuisine and embracing new cultures with crazy magnetic enthusiasm. When Phil Rosenthal moved the program from PBS to Netflix, a theme song recorded by the band Lake Street Dive was added to the opening of the show. So far, the success of the show is just immeasurable, but this next show adds so much spice to their show that it has become irresistible. At number 8 is The Final Table. The Final Table takes global culinary competition to a whole new level. In this high-stakes Netflix series, top chefs from around the world are paired up to tackle dishes from different countries. And the aim? To impress a panel of the most renowned chefs in the world, including Grant Achatz and Enrique Olvera. That sounds so much like a challenge, but that's where the fun lies. Hosted by food critic and critic Anton Knowlton and filmed in Los Angeles, California, each episode is dedicated to a specific country, with the teams racing to perfect iconic national dishes that represent their culture and history. But it's not just about mastering the classics. The chefs have to push beyond their boundaries, bringing their creativity and flair to the table. As the competition heats up, the pressure builds, with only one team reaching the final table. Everything about the show just keeps you frozen in nail-biting curiosity. Every thrill has always been worth the watch. However, this next show decides that a gourmet specialty is the key to a successful TV show. Taco Chronicles. I like to describe this as a love letter to one of the world's most beloved street foods, tacos. This documentary TV series holds you by the hand and takes you on a journey through Mexico, exploring the history, culture, and flavors behind different varieties of tacos. Each episode focuses on a single style, from al pastor and carnitas to barbacoa and birria, taking deep dives into its origins and significance in Mexican cuisine. What makes Taco Chronicles stand out among your regulars is its cinematic storytelling. The tacos themselves narrate the episodes, giving them a unique, almost poetic voice. You'll not only learn about the food, but also meet the people who dedicate their lives to perfecting these delicious bites, from humble street vendors to renowned chefs. They take you through interviews with food writers, experts, and owners of the stands seen on the streets who have mastered the depth of the ingredients. Enough of tacos now. Our last show for this video is none other than Julia Child, the French chef. We know France as the home of exotic dishes, but you'll be shocked to see an American prepare French cuisine even better than the native chefs. Nee Williams is the real name of the brain behind the French chef. a classic cooking show that made French cuisine accessible to American home cooks. First airing in 1963, the show was groundbreaking, not just for its content, but for its host, Julia Child, a charismatic personality who wasn't afraid to make mistakes on camera. Julia brought French dishes like beef bourguignon and soufflés into American kitchens and explained complex recipes with her relaxed, often humorous style. Although she passed away on August 13, 2004, her debut cookbook, Mastering the Art of French Cooking, has been a huge inspiration to thousands, the same way her show has blessed many. It's one you'll definitely love to add to your list. And on this note, we bring you to the end of this video. I'm sure you've already marked out your next show to switch to on Netflix and relax your nerves after a stressful day. So tell me, which of these shows is your favorite? I'd love to read your thoughts in the comments. Till I see you again in my next video, stay milky and don't forget to like and subscribe.